Everybody, it's the drum stream episode. Let me make sure I'm on the right episode. Ooh, that's the wrong window. Episode 30. Wait, drum roll, please. Do I have a drum roll? I don't have a drum roll. Ah, episode. Damn it. Where is my tab? There it is. Can't get this wrong. This is important. Episode 35. Christian, what up, man?
What up?
Thanks for coming. Welcome, Christian Orozco, everybody.
And her, how's it going? How's everyone doing?
He's doing good. So while we wait for everyone to show up here, man, let's get a glimpse into your life. What's filling your bucket?
Right now, been busy with my project Eden lately. That's about it. A lot of session work too. So I've been playing with Eden. I also play with Long Beach legend Angela Jane Bachman, and I've been in and out of my friend's band Choppies. So like uh, I'm kind of the guy that subs in a lot
What was
there.
that band I saw you on the trailer with?
Oh, that's my friend Emmanuel Pedrosa.
Ooh,
That's his project too.
that was
But
cool.
like, yeah, myself, and my friend Temo, like we were in a band called Flying Hand, and then we kind of just separated, but we still play music together, which is weird. You know how that goes.
Right. You shared rehearsal space with them, right?
I
Cool.
did for a while, but
Cool.
now I'm in Santa Ana.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a studio space with my friend Brennan, who you know under Weird Roach. He's a dope painter.
Oh, right on.
He's also a really good drummer, and during the pandemic, he became a really solid saxophone player.
Damn.
Yeah, that guy's like a renaissance man. He can do it.
Pandemic goals, dude.
Yeah,
I'm just out here trying to make boom bap, and he's out here learning shit.
yeah,
Well,
he's dope.
maybe I learned the Ambira a little more. That was fun. But
I wanted to learn bass, but then I just got lazy.
man, just go get a Squire and
I know.
just rock it.
I know. I need
I
to.
have a practice amp you can use, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, we got a couple people coming in. If you're here, say what up. Tell us where you're from. Love to know what's going down in your life as well as ours. So, um, yeah. Anyway, so going on with your rehearsal room. Do you guys share a kit?
No, 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 no.
That's nice.
He uses my kit, but he uses mainly to practice saxophone there, and we literally just go there to jam. I go to practice, but
Hmm.
he does like whenever he uses it, we're probably just making music, or he'll be practicing the saxophone. He's more of a I consider him more of a saxophone player now than a drummer, but he's a really good drummer. Like he's probably one of the most creative drummers I know.
Damn. Well,
Yeah,
we all gotta play little drums. You know.
yeah, yeah.
Dang. Right on. What are you doing the rest of the day?
Good question. I work a little bit later. I need to clean up the apartment. Um, and that's about it. Probably listen to music. I always watch like drum videos or like drum clinic
Mm.
videos.
Yeah. What are you spinning right now? What was the last thing you're listening to?
Oh, last thing I was listening to? Damn, Castle Overall.
For real? Sick.
Yeah, dude, I love Castle.
Which record?
Go get ice cream and listen to jazz.
I think I'm good.
Oh, I think I'm good as classic, dude.
Like
I love that album.
I, I love all the sampling he took from um Good Ice Cream Listen to Jazz too in that one.
Yeah, I
And
like that Ahmad Jamal sample that he freestyles over at the end.
dude, yeah, I mean he's such an innovator, bro. He's gonna be on the stream here like 2022. You watch. He's gonna be
Oh
on.
yeah, dude, I just checked on Instagram. He's gonna play a Adult Swim festival with like fucking Flying Lotus. So he's already like on the market.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
like him and like there's so many good drummers that are also producers. Him,
Hmm.
Mackay McCraven, damn it, Richard Spavin. Sorry, dude, just give me a moment. Man.
You're a very popular man, Christian. Very popular.
I'm in a group chat. Um,
Oh, that's the worst.
yeah, I need to figure out how to hide. Oh, do not disturb. Perfect. All right. So I put these mofos in do not disturb.
Right on. Man, I just got the best news. Not the best news, but great news.
Yeah,
I'm doing this casual thing.
nice.
This typical drummer musician banter for everyone listening. And the gig was gonna end at 9:30, and I had another gig at 10.
Oh,
And
really?
the gig at 10 is kind of loose, you know. Like,
Mm.
it's one of those gigs that it could start at 9:30, could start at 10. So we opted for 10. But now the dude just got back to me, said, dude, they're gonna do the gig 6 to 9, which means no pressure, can do both gigs. Woo!
Yeah, nice.
It is
That's
perfect.
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
when was the last time I did like a twofer? Oh, I had like a video session in the morning, and then that same day I had to play Alex's bar, so it was like a full on day, which was dope because that's like one of the only days I felt like a quote unquote full time musician. I was like, oh damn, I can, this is how it is like every day. It's pretty awesome.
Dude, it's such a grind.
Yeah, it is.
What do you do to like keep it fresh? Like, tell us a little bit about like what goes through like a typical Christian day.
All right, so my day, I work a lot.
What do
Uh,
you do for what do you work
I work at
as?
a school district, essentially just special education. But like I try to get a job where it won't affect my my
Well,
musicianship, I
you
guess.
remind me, you quit that job for a minute, right? To go
Yes,
on
yes.
tour.
I bailed on that job and they
So
hired me
punk of you,
back.
dude. So
Yeah,
punk.
like so.
So punk.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like I'm going through the full epiphany where I'm like, oh yeah, like that job I probably won't be there for, but like by the end of the year I'll probably get a good job straight up.
Yeah.
But
Well, dude, I remember when you were about to leave for tour, because every time I'm reminded of you every time I take my, well, almost every time I take my kid out because of that Slingerland, but also because I have this cymbal bag on my car that has your low
low volume.
volume cymbals in it,
Okay.
and I remember you sold me those before you went on tour,
Yeah.
and so like, how has it been? You know, how has it been since that? I feel like that was like super pre-pandemic, but like also not too far away.
It's been good, man. So I'm definitely like a late bloomer when it comes to touring. Like a bunch of my friends did it like when they were in their early 20s. I did it in my late 20s. That was like really cool. I got like the way that went about was I was at work and one of my good friends who did roadie work for the RX Bandits and the Sadavan was fighting. He called me and he's all like, "Yo, dude, there's this band called From Indian Lakes that are gonna go on tour. Their drummer bailed. I thought he'd be a really good fit. You got like 2 weeks to learn like 16 songs." And I was like, fuck. And he's all like, dude, you need to do it right now. Cause if you don't do it, like, you're not going to do it?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, I did it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then, like, in that week, not even like 3 days, I told work, I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this. Sorry, I'm going to have to, like, take a leave of absence. So, like, you can't take a leave of absence. You have to resign. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to resign. And then they're like, oh, shit. Okay.
Damn, how did that feel, bro? Like, I mean, zoom in for me a little bit, because this moment is so, like, it happens to so many people. So, like, what were you thinking? How did you navigate the whole conversation so you get your job back like you have?
Oh, so I got my job back because that job is relatively like hard. So like the people that aren't like they don't like looking for new employees, so they rather prefer taking like the old employees back. So I got reinstated back like literally a month after the tour. I was like at home for 2 weeks, and then I was like, all right,
Did your
cool.
superior or whoever, like your boss, like give you like mad crap for leaving though?
You know what? No, she didn't.
Was
It
she
was
into it?
no, it was other people that were kind of giving me crap,
Mm,
but it all kind of faded away within like that month.
man,
Uh,
that's good to hear.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was cool. I was gonna go on another tour that like so I got off. I went on tour from November till the end of December. I had January off, and then like February, March, I was gonna go on tour, or I was almost gonna go. I don't know if it was like a for sure because they were looking for a drummer. I don't know if
Hmm.
they found one at the. I mean, they did, but I don't know if he was gonna go with the that drummer or me or whatever, but
Right.
I said no because it was I went out of town. I had plans with my lady to go to Puerto Rico, which was honestly I preferred it times 10 because a month later the pandemic happened,
Did you
and
go?
I went to Puerto Rico. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I went. Yeah, we went to Puerto Rico. I had my job. Pandemic happened.
Jeez.
Uh, that tour did happen, but like it happened during the pandemic, so I don't know what happened exactly, but I got like I got paid to stay at home from work, so
Yeah.
it was a
Yep.
win-win, and I'm pretty goes dope. But yeah, then it was yeah, I don't know, it was kind of dry, obviously the whole pandemic, and it's kind of building back up in 2021, just doing a lot of shows with my band Eden, and then just a bunch of side shit.
Right. Tell
Yeah,
tell me tell me like your current projects. Like how many bands are you in right now?
bands. I'm in two bands that are pretty active. I'm in Eden and then I'm in Angela Jane. Um, but I do a bunch. I hustle with a bunch of different acts like Shopee, Emmanuel, and I did this session with this singer Katia Bonet
Okay.
uh, in July. So that was that. But yeah, I mainly do a bunch of random ass shit.
Totally. So what was it like coming up in Santa Ana? Because to me, that's like a very unique. Um, I don't want to. I don't want to sound pretentious about it, but like Lokes only kind of scene. Like people are very. Um, it
Yeah,
seems like it's that scene is tight, and it is
it,
tough to break into it. Um, if you didn't go to OSHA or didn't grow up there.
I didn't go to OSHA
Right.
and I didn't go to music school,
Yeah.
so I like all my. I guess the scene because we're the same age, I think.
Yeah.
The scene at that time and when I was like 19, 20 was different. It was there was like some livelihood, there was shows almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
And Santa Ana is such a like a gentrified space now where those shows are kind of looked down upon. Even like the local open jam that would happen once a week got fucking shut down completely. I don't know why, but my assumption is because of gentrification or whatever. Like they just want to run a business model there. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean it was locals only, like quote unquote, and that was kind of a turnoff. But I would never just stay at that scene. Like I would always drive to like LA or Long Beach like once a week or something. Always hang out at the Blue Whale or something. I would always try to like just go over there. And it helped that my lady went to USC, so I would always be there too.
Right. And but you're in Santa Ana currently, right?
Orange, like
Orange. Okay.
literally, I'm over the bridge of Santa Ana, so Santa Ana Orange.
Oh, okay. Cool. Right on.
Yeah.
Dang. So, yeah, maybe let's dive further in the past here. What like brought you into music? You said you didn't go to music school. Was it just curiosity, or did your parents play a bunch of records for you, and you're like, I want to play drums? Like, how did it all start?
I don't know. Oh, I was gonna originally play guitar because me and my friends were gonna start in a band in middle school, like in sixth, seventh grade.
Uh huh.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll play guitar, but I totally did not have the like dexterity for it for some reason. I could only play like a chord or two. But then my friends are like, "Oh, you should be a drummer, man." I'm like, "Huh? I never thought about that." And then as I was listening to music more, I was listening to rock more. I
Mm-hmm.
was like paying attention to like Dave Grohl and Nirvana, and like at that same time, like Dave Grohl was playing drums for Queens of the Stone Age, and I
Right.
was just like, "Oh shit, this is actually pretty dope." And then I got into it, and then I just got hooked.
So did you just have to save up for a kit? Did someone give you one? Did your parents get you one?
I
Like,
think my parents got me one for my birthday. They got me like a PDPFS series.
ooh,
It was like one of those like 200. No, not FS. My bad. It was
CX?
no, it was easy. It was like one of those. It wasn't even under PDP. It was under Pacific still. But it was just like a standard kit. It was
Cool,
$200. They got me like some B8 Sabian B8s, and I was able to do drum lessons.
bro. And that's how you start. That's the
Yeah.
best. I love parents that buy the real kit. Um, as
Yeah.
an educator, let me just say to everyone out there that's watching, you should always buy an acoustic kit no matter what, because you will also play it. And fuck your neighbors,
Oh
because
yeah, dude. My neighbors hate me to this day.
like I was my neighbors really were had to have been nice, because man, I started playing it in my living room. That's where my parents set up the kit, in the living room, bro.
Oh man,
And it was so wild. And
my neighbors are pieces of shit, dude. They would call the cops whenever they could. And then
damn.
I remember one time, this was during high school with my band. They fucking like told the guitarist off. They're all like, I don't give a fuck if Christian plays drums. I just don't like the fact that you guys come here and start playing music. We're just like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever, dude.
Man,
Yeah,
fuck your neighbors, dude.
yeah, yeah,
Boo on those neighbors for sure.
yeah,
Man,
yeah, man.
I think I had one. I had a neighbor that hated when I skateboard outside his house.
Yeah, I don't know. Like neighbors are fucking weird.
Neighbors are weird, dude. They're just like, we don't pay HOA.
Yeah,
Get
no,
out of
yeah,
here.
yeah. They're a different breed. Even in where I live at right now, they're just like built differently. I'm just like, what?
So I guess the moral is, I guess I understand if you have shitty neighbors, and I just can't ever tell anyone to buy an electric kit. Even when they ask me like, what's the best electric kit, I say none of them.
You
None.
know, man. I never got into it. Like, I mean, now ideally it would be dope, so I can save some money from the practice spot, but it just won't be the same.
Heart, mind, sound is here. Your neighbors for sure had a failed band when they were young. Oh, I bet they did. They're just mad at you, bro. They're mad at your talent. They're mad at
I
your
know.
charisma. They're mad at they're mad at the fact that you clap on 2 and 4 and they clap on 1 and 3. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, dude, but 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 are different people, man.
I definitely like two and
Different
four.
people.
I definitely like. I'm a fan of 2 and 4.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I
And then you get weird people that can't clap, and you're like, whoa, how do you
no, yeah.
exist in life?
I I definitely when people lay in on that 2 and 4, I'm like, oh, all eyes on you. I'm like, what? All right.
Dude, how
It's
funny is it though when you play a gig and people start clapping, but like you're like, wait. Let me watch.
yeah,
Just to see if you're on here.
yeah, yeah.
Are you
Dude,
listening to me? Because I'm not.
I definitely like. Well, specifically one drummer. Like how I think like I mean more drummers do this shit now, but the first person I saw do it was Justin Brown, where he's just playing like the clap stack on like the I think like either the 2 and 4, and
Uh,
then like he's doing a bunch of shit in between that. But like
yeah.
sometimes it's like on the 2 and 4,
Yeah,
and that
just
beat.
keeping that
It's good.
time, dude. That's
Yeah.
that's an insane thing. That's kind of to me. I've heard some people like say like, oh, are you gonna like when I bring out a clap stack, they say this, are you gonna do the Justin Brown 2 and 4 thing? Are you gonna do the Mike Mitchell like big time? Speaking of Mike Mitchell, I'm gonna go see that guy tonight.
Oh, with
Max
Cole Riddle.
Max Girl, Max Girl, Cole Riddle,
Yeah, I ran
Mike
into
Mitchell.
Cole. Yeah, I ran into Cole twice, like in the last 2 weeks, dude. It was pretty cool because that guy used to gig out in Santa Ana a lot too. That's how I met him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before he went to UCLA, so I met him when he was like, he was a prodigy fucking high school kid.
Yeah, I've heard funny
Yeah.
things. Nicole is just like this like freak of nature when he was coming up, which is so cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
Um,
Nuts.
shout out,
And
shout out Cole Riddle.
yeah, I ran into him at the Justin Brown show on Friday, and he was telling me he's gonna play. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna play with Mike Mitchell on Tuesday." I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's sick,
Straight
dude."
up, dude. I'm
Yeah.
going to the early set, so
Oh,
y'all,
Sam's first.
yeah, if y'all are out there, cruise it.
I
Um,
love Sam's first because the early set is like early, so you can be home by like 9:30 or 10.
yeah, and you can get parking. You can get
Yeah,
parking.
exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
now is let's take a little pause for a second and let's grab some drum news. Drum news. Yeah, baby, drum news here. Let me tell you, I'm following up on a story that we talked about last episode with Ringo Starr, Matt Cameron, Nandy Burchell, and among hundreds of other drummers, 100 other drummers to be specific, are going to come together for a Beatles cover to end hunger. Um,
They're gonna drum together.
yeah, they said more than 100 of the most revered drummers in music, including Ringo Starr, Matt Cameron, Stuart Copeland, Steve Gadd, Jim Keltner, Josh Fishman, Max Weinberg, um, and 11-year-old sensation Nandy Burchell have teamed up to cover "Come Together" as a part of Why Hunger's Drum Together campaign, which aims to raise $1 million to tackle the roots causes of global hunger and empower grassroots organizations to make a difference in local communities. Um, which is cool. The musicians are featured in a 10-minute video of the performance of Abbey Road Fab Four Classic. Uh, yeah, pretty interesting. I didn't have any deets like that last week, so that's something to Google. Check it out. Um, Gotta love when drummers come together and raise money to combat global hunger. That's rad. Way to go,
Nice.
Ringo. I don't think $1 million is gonna be a drop in the ocean, personally, but anything counts, you know. Sorry to get dark there. Um, okay, and this is cool because we don't really talk about reading on the drum stream, but now we're gonna talk about reading. Dave Grohl has put out a book. It's called The Storyteller, which is cool. And the news story here is Dave Grohl revealed how he auditioned for Nirvana. Um, someone, I guess Kurt Cobain had problems with getting this other drummer from Seattle to pull away from his other band or something. He kind of felt like guilty about like taking a drummer, you know.
Hmm.
And at that point, some dude called Dave and was like, "Dave, you got to call this dude because he needs a drummer for this band." Anyway, Dave Grohl called Kurt, and then auditioned on the phone. I'm not sure, they didn't go into details if he like put the phone down and started playing drums, but obviously it worked because he moved out to Portland years later,
So
which is
sick.
that like 3 weeks later or something,
Yeah.
which is pretty rad. You can read more about that in Dave Grohl's new book, The Storyteller. Big Dave Grohl fan over here. I don't know. What about you? Would you read this book?
I love Dave Grohl. He's literally the reason I play drums.
Damn. What about
Yeah.
chat? Does chat love Dave Grohl? I think they do. We'll find out in a second. Do you see the chat here, Christian?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. Do you
Yeah.
know Heart, Mind, and Sound is here?
I think that's my friend Tony.
Tone Malone.
No, no, not Tom Malone. My friend Antonio from Eden and the New Octaves.
Hey, Tony in the house, possibly. Reveal, show yourself. Yo, so that's the drum news, everybody. I'm glad you were here for that. Kind of let's get back into you, Christian. Here. Let me think. Let me look at some questions here. Oh man. Since you're like, to me, like, I think it's really interesting and always how people prep for gigs and prep for like this tour. Maybe you could tell me, oh, Chocolate Rain's in the house, Saul, yee, and I wanted to know if, yeah, what are your tips and tricks for preparing? How do you prep?
I listen to the songs a lot. I know that's very cliche to say, but I listen to the songs a lot. If I'm getting like a last minute session, yeah, I listen to the songs a lot. I'll like write down notes. Um, in order to de-stress, I like to run. So I'll go like on a run the day of like a recording or the day of a gig. I mean, I run every day, but I make sure I do that. And I make sure I eat healthy. And yeah, I do. I like, I warm up, um,
Good idea.
stuff like that. But mainly, I've been going through this like health kick the past like year and a half or two.
Yeah.
So I just try to eat healthy because I'm a firm believer that if you have like a healthy gut, you have a healthy mind. So and I try to de-stress. Lately, I've been doing a lot of meditating before a gig. So I'll like put on headspace for like 5 minutes and I'll kind of like chill out outside before I like play drums. It's work. It's cool.
Do you close your eyes when you're out
I
there?
do. I do. I look like a weirdo, but I do it.
Dude, that takes a lot of guts, man.
Yeah.
I used to wake up and do this like 5 or 10 minute little meditation when I was at CalArts, and I would do it outside, and I'd go like to my spot, to my spot where no one would bother me. But I'd always wonder like, which is dumb because you're meditating, but like, dang, if someone walks past me, they're gonna think I'm nuts. But you got to get past that. I understand.
Not yeah. Yeah, I think like my tip is for musicians to do that, to meditate, like before a gig or before a session, and you're gonna feel like 10 times better,
Mm.
man. Straight up.
Yeah. What are some things you notice after meditation that yeah relates straight back to your playing?
Clarity. Um, lately, yeah, clarity, and I don't overthink, and I have fun. I like tend to overthink sometimes when I'm playing, where I like miss it. Like if I were to like miss a note or miss a cymbal beat, I'm in the moment more. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, in the
So,
moment. Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah,
we might as well hit that button.
yeah.
It's too good. But we should have just put but with Christian, in the moment with Christian. Very
Yeah.
fun. Saul, dude. Saul's a lifer here on the drum stream. Love it,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
We met in Santa Cruz. Has a great band. Killing drum set too.
Oh yeah.
Love you, Saul. Oh, we got someone else. I can see. You can see the little view counter up here. A little
Oh nice.
number 3. It's going on up. Very cool.
Yeah.
Um, I want to kind of dig in a little more. When you're prepping, obviously listening to songs, like go a little deeper. Like, do you set up a playlist? Do you write charts? And if you do, or when you write charts, like what are you writing? Are you writing like intro, verse, chorus? Are you writing like bars? Yeah, like, give me the skivvy.
So I started doing the whole playlisting. Um, like I started doing that when I started going on tour with that band, and then after that, I just do that. That's way easier now. I do chart some stuff, but the way I chart is very weird. It's like my idea of charting, so I'll write like the beat, the main beat from the song, and then I'll just write 10 times or 4 times, and then you go to the chorus. I'll just be writing. I wish I had like I don't have anything,
That's
so
all
I'll just
good. No, this is what you're saying. I can view that.
yeah. So I'll have like chorus, bridge, end, and then I'll just write some notes. It ends up looking like a hodgepodge.
It's like
Like
example groove and then form.
yeah, exactly. And then I'll just write a bunch of notes. I'll be like, oh, don't play on the second half. Uh, you know,
Right.
don't play the snare at the end. Only play the bass drum, kind of a thing.
That
Like
sounds really simple.
yeah, yeah, it is. It is.
I
It
wish
is.
mine could be simpler than that.
Yeah.
You should see
They're very
my charts, dude. They're ridiculous.
no, yeah. Sometimes they're complicated though, man. Like I had to learn this for this session I did like back in July. I had
Mm,
to learn like a song the day before the recording, and it was like a remix that girl did that she did. So it was a bit weird. I was learning the original song, and then she told me, "Oh no, it's the remix." I was like, "I never heard the remix," so she sent it to me, and then I was like, "Oh shit! All right, this is pretty weird, a weird form."
yeah.
So that was like the form where I would like add 2 pages of it.
Have you ever had a session where they give you like a song with like clearly electronic drums and
Yeah.
like how do you navigate that situation to where like you're gonna show up with acoustic drums and like you have to do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand. Yeah. So when I record with my friend, he'll have like a platform. He'll be like, "Oh, these are like this is like the vibe I want to go for." So I'll try to emulate that into an acoustic kit, but I'll add like my own sauce to it, whether it's like a feel thing or like an extra note here and there and a fill. I'll just make sure like like it's humanized more
Mm,
than it's electronic.
that's good. I
Yeah.
feel like I mean on the opposite end, like when I've had to I don't know, like play with like a pop artist who has like some specific I don't know. It's like when they give you a trap beat to the song and you have to play a trap beat. It's like, do you copy the hi hat? Do you? It's like there's little things that you can. It's not like a. I guess I can just say it for what it is. It's like faking it till you make it kind of deal. Like
We're
it's like trying to nail as much as those textures as you can with what you got.
mhm.
Um, I think at the end of it, it's all down to the kick and snare pattern or kick in whatever pattern, clap stack pattern, you know, it's
Yeah,
whatever. And have do you work with an SPDX?
I did, man, but my SPDS got messed up.
No, what
So
happened?
it just, I got it was like a error on it on their end. So it got messed up and I never fixed it.
Damn,
Um,
dude, get that warranty, bro. Send that shit
I
back.
know, dude, I fucked up. But that this was years ago. So I had the SPDS. Dude, I was getting to the point where I was like connecting triggers
Yeah.
to the snare and the kick, and I was actually sampling stuff from the snare to Ableton. Like I was getting really good at it. I was like, oh shit, I might play a show with just myself and my SPDSF, and then it messes up. I was like, fuck, and I give up.
Damn. I've only used SPDX for well, actually I just used it like maybe a month ago now, which is the reason I bought it. But bro, let me tell you, I copped a SPDX for $200.
What?
I'm not just disclosing my sources. I played in this band and they bought the SPDX,
Oh, okay.
and the artist didn't need the SPDX anymore. And we're homies, like I could call him right now and he'd answer, it's all good.
Yeah.
And he just said, "Yeah, I'll sell it to you for $200." I'm like, "Great, let's do it."
Damn it, dude, that's a steal.
Dude, so I mean, I couldn't pass it up, and at that point in time, like, I didn't even have like I don't know, it wasn't smart of me to like be shelling out that type of dough for
Yeah.
like an impulse, but it's like I'm never gonna get that chance again.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Like he could go inside and Google was there actually worth after I left, and then put it's like I have to
Yeah.
grab it, and it came with two triggers.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna try to reimburse myself or like make 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 the buy. I don't know. I've been seeing all the Scary Pockets videos lately that use the SPDX and they have the kick trigger,
Yeah, that
which
could.
I used to own a kick trigger, but I stupidly sold it because another
Yeah,
band bought it for me. It's like
those kick triggers, the rolling dual, the rolling dual snare and the rolling kick, they're like no joke, dude. They're legit. Like I was
yeah.
in love when I had it. It was so sick. Like because I would be practicing at my house with when I was living with my parents at the time with the Remo Silent Strokes. So I like would
Hmm.
make custom kits and I would just put on my headphones. It was like playing.
Oh, oh, you'd put okay. Let me get this straight. You would like you put two triggers up, and you like put it on a kick, and you put it on a snare, and you use SPDX for cymbals and toms, and you practice that way.
Yeah,
Whoa,
exactly. Yeah,
dude, that's genius.
yeah. So I do that. It was like having an electronic kit, dude. It was legit.
Dude, oh my god, like you kind of just blew my mind there. Like I'm just like I'm like the worst at tech and drumming. Like, bro, the other you knew me when I bought sensory percussion, right? Like way
Yes,
way
sir.
back, and
Yeah.
so I had since sold all my sensory because I feel like I was like one of the first of the drummers that I knew that had them,
No, yeah, you
and
were.
I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing because I didn't even have a DAW. I had GarageBand. I didn't,
Uh,
you know, the coolest thing about sensory was it made me buy the interface that
yeah.
I needed. What's
Do you
that?
have Ableton or
Well, I
like
have Ableton, Logic, and I work
oh,
in
okay.
it all now. But
Okay.
so fast forward to like a week ago, and I saw a trigger on OfferUp, and I copped it because I have so many friends now, like Forrest, like Greg, my buddy Kevin, and but man, just a grip of other drummers now that are like, "Oh, sensory's so cool," and I'm like, "Damn it!" Like, okay,
It is. It is.
so
But
yeah, go for it.
I feel like you can do that with the triggers, the rolling triggers, and the SPDSX.
Right. So here's the workaround is Yoris,
Yes, sir.
who's on the stream, friend of the stream here.
Yeah.
Yoris seems to integrate. He's like the software is so powerful, so like you can still use it um, with your SPD, but also he's using like contract contact mics on shit, like
Yeah, he's weird shit.
because the software is so powerful to where you don't even need the triggers that sensory makes are nice, but they're just really just like sick mics that clip onto your drum, and the
Yeah,
software is doing all the work. So
exactly.
there's workarounds, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Wait,
Anyways,
so
We're gonna
So
get
you're saying,
together with all the sensory bros.
yeah.
I want to have like a fucking stupid sensory bro jam where like hybrid kit mania.
So you're saying that you think you can use the sensory percussion interface and DAW with like a SPDSX trigger,
I would think so.
right?
Um,
That makes sense.
that and also like just contact mics, because essentially you're just measuring sound and velocity.
Yeah.
Um, but
Unless
yeah,
like Funhouse like is like Apple where you can't use their products elsewhere.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's just like it's just picking up whatever's plugged into your interface.
Hmm.
So if you have MIDI out, well, I'm talking out my ass right now at the moment. Right there. I'm gonna stop myself right there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So moral, I got a percussion trigger back in the game. If anyone else is out there,
I need to get on
you should
that.
get on one, dude. We can be solo sensory bros.
Dude, yeah, man. Like, who's that? Ian Chang, man. He plays with Sunlocks and with Moses
Ian
Sumney now.
Chang, dude. Mm-hmm.
He's the man when it comes to that.
Sure is.
I saw
So
him
is
do.
what's that guy? The Lenny the Ox, dude.
Oh yeah, that guy's
That fool
ridiculous.
fucks that shit up.
Yeah, but like I saw Ian Chang like because he uses it live with Moses Sumney, those triggers,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's a couple of songs where I'm like, dude, what's Moses doing like to get these synth sounds? And then like I see it live and it's like Ian Chang playing like fucking three on like a rap tom and then like a two on the snare and like all these like different polyrhythms that somehow make sense. I was like, Jesus, he's like using four different limbs to like make these synth sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's. I feel like Ian Chang. Like, I mean, he's like OG beta tester too.
Yeah.
So like, he's gotten the most time with it, and rightfully so. Should have the most sophistication among his setup. Like, even that. He did a post the other day where uh, that video he has when he's wearing all white and he's triggering lights as well
Yes, yes,
sound.
yes.
That thing like turned like five or something.
Yeah, I remember when that came out.
I'm like, what? Like that's oh my god. So
Damn, I'm getting old,
we're
man.
behind,
Yeah.
dude. We gotta start getting. We should be buying DMX boxes
Yeah.
and
I,
running our light shows.
dude, I remember like when I first got the cracked version of Ableton, I was like 18 or 19.
Oh,
But
nifty.
dude, I'd never like, I would use it like every now and then. But like,
Mm.
I'm really into that now. Like, I've been considering just like, buying like a bass and like keys and just be like, step up my production game.
Bro, I think pandemic forced us into that one. With
Yeah.
all the remote recording
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
Like, even when people ask me to do remote stuff, I always say like, but I could just go to a studio for you for a little more. But
I like,
I like I can get good raw stems, but someone else could get better raw stems.
yeah, I like studio vibes for sure. I was fortunate enough to be at a couple of studios during the pandemic.
Yeah. Do
So
you have like friends that regularly hire you for their projects that they're working on?
yeah, my
That's
friend
what's up.
Temo, like my friend Temo, he's like one of my best friends. I mean, I've known that guy since I was 15 and he was 17. So he's a really good singer songwriter now.
Damn, that's tight.
So he hires me. Like he also, but the main dude that he has is Greg. You met him yesterday. That's his
Oh,
that's his
okay.
drummer at the moment. But it's like with those guys, it's like a collective. It doesn't feel like, I mean, they are their band,
Mm.
but like I'll get in on two songs and like Greg will get in on another two. There's like no like ego or
Like a
anything.
collective.
It's like, yeah, it's just like a collective.
That's great. That's
So it's
awesome.
just a collective of homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, dude, let me pick your brain. Have you checked out the new Quickly record yet?
No, I have not.
Wow. Wow. I'm disappointed, dude.
I need
It's
to check.
so good. The drumming is baller.
Yeah. I need to look.
This dude Corey something and Micah Himmel, all Portland boys.
Okay.
Um, really good drumming, dude.
Yeah.
Quickly also drums too, but I don't think he drums on the whole record.
Oh, I
Um,
need to check him out.
do you know Quickly?
I've heard of him.
Okay.
I've heard of
Yeah,
the.
check out. It's called the Long. Um, Chat, help me out, dude. You guys, I know everyone's a Quickly fan like me. I just don't want to fuck up the name. What is it? Oh, the long and short of it.
Okay,
That's the name
I'll
of
check
it.
that out.
Also on my list as of recently, this dude, Flanoffy,
I haven't heard.
Flanafy, or
Menifee? I haven't.
yeah, like Flan, FLAN, and like AFI.
Menifee? Nice. Is he good?
So rad. He did this split with this band Ape School.
Oh, okay.
Um, I would start there. That's a really good one. But damn, what else is cool, dude? Chat, what's up? Let
Have
us know
you
you're here. There's 5 of you.
you went to the Kiefer show, right? On Friday?
I did go to the Kiefer show. Luke
How's that?
Titus, bro.
Luke Titus is the man.
Luke Titus will be on stream. I already hit him up.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna come on. He's probably gonna be. I don't know. Chat. Maybe you guys can help out. Where we're gonna redesign this drum stream for 2022. I'd love your input. Let us know what we can do better. Um, we might go dark until 2022 before Thanksgiving, but just to give it some time. Uh, but yeah, I think Luke might be the last guest before
Word.
Thanksgiving. So I think that's six. That doesn't matter. It'll be that Tuesday. It's gonna be baller. Super excited to talk to that guy. Did you get to see? No, you weren't there, right?
I was at the Justin Brown show, man.
Right. Damn it. Damn
I
it.
I did like a what you call. Have you ever seen the show Louis?
Louis? No.
No, Louis C.K. He had this show. Well, Louis, they would do like they would do what you call a bang bang. So that's like when you eat at one restaurant, then after you finish eating, you go to a different restaurant and eat. So I essentially did that, but with music on Friday. I went to Sam's first, and then I went to ETA.
Oh yeah, dude. Bang bang. I get it.
Yeah,
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
but
I love
I'm like,
making the rounds.
yeah, yeah, dude. Sometimes you have to do that. Like my lady was she was gone that day too, celebrating like a birthday. So I was like, dude, this is a perfect time. Like I don't really go out anymore, so I'm just gonna take advantage.
Dude, that's the best. I told my wife was uh she was out the other night, and yeah, I stay up so late. She's not home. I stay up till like 2:30 in the morning, bro. Just
Oh my god.
looking, just watching TV, or like working on some track or whatever.
See, man, I never got like you know how like that cliche like oh if you're a musician you don't go to sleep until 3 a.m. or something like
Yeah.
you're up to 3 or whatever like that's when you're the most lively like for me I always like all right I'll go to sleep at 11 p.m. That's like the latest I'll go to sleep at like after that I'm a zombie except for like Roxanne's or whenever there's like a jam or something.
You just gotta listen to the Weird Part of the Night by Lewis Cole, and it'll inspire you.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but yeah, I when I can get to the weird part of the night, I always try to. But some people argue that we stay up late because of our anxiety that we don't want the day to end yet.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I,
well, I guess I can sign onto that one a little bit too. You know?
I heard on a podcast with Lewis Cole that he would not go to sleep until like 6 7 in the morning. I'm like, God damn, dude, that's pretty that's pretty gnar.
I mean, I think it's the same excuse of like people that wake up hell early. It's
That's
just like
true,
you
huh?
can stay up hella late instead. If you don't have
Yeah.
anything to do. It's funny, the musician life, like you don't need to do anything during the day if you don't have anything until your gig,
That's
just like
true.
in a very general type of way. So like might as well just stay up after your gig, and
Yeah,
then
man.
do your work. Think about like coming home from work. What do people do when
Yeah.
they come home from work? They do their homework, or they do
Yeah.
their shit.
Yeah. Like it interests me like how all the musicians from New York like they grind. That's what I like about LA is like LA does have a cutoff time of like 2 a.m. or whatever,
Yeah.
but New York doesn't goes on until like 4 or even 5 in the morning, which is dope. Like I would definitely in hindsight would like to live in New York or would have liked to live in New York for like at least 2 months to kind of be on that grind.
Man, yeah, it's a cool thing to do. I got to go there out for a month. It was very,
Oh, really?
very awesome. Yeah, in like 2014. I just
Oh, nice.
crashed on a couch for a month. It was the best.
Yeah, dude.
And I
Really
slept
fun.
until like 3 p.m. each day.
Yeah, dude. You'd
Ate a
probably be
bunch of
like,
pizza.
yeah, be at Smalls or like the 55 bar or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Saw a bunch
Yeah,
of music.
yeah.
Um, Bro, we're gonna do the drum pilgrimage. By the way, uh, I'm rounding up the troops.
All right.
We're gonna do the drum New York pilgrimage where we're gonna go. We're gonna pick
Oh,
up,
really?
bro. I'm putting it into the ether. I've talked to a couple drummers about it. Um, Everyone seems very down for the idea, but if people got to put up the cash, dude, because we got to fly out there. I ain't
When
driving.
when do you plan on doing this?
So, so backstory. The original idea was to like do a road trip to hit sick drum shops in like the Pacific, like the North, like go from like pro drum to revival and back. But
Yeah.
that just seems really lame compared to this idea, which is we fly first off to New York City. Ooh,
Nice.
and then we get an Airbnb, or I mean, no, I want an Airbnb. I want to ball out, kind of, you know, and in the village, and then and we just see like the Vanguard. I want to stay like Monday and leave like early morning on Tuesday, because I want to see Vanguard band and I want to see Ari Honig at Smalls. That's it.
Yeah, dude.
And then everything in between, just like super. Like we gotta like it's gotta be a good week, you know. Like someone's gotta be at the Blue Note that we want to see. This is gonna be a very strategic flight by, but I don't know, bro. I think we all need to fork out like, fuck, I don't know, flight plus expenses. That's it.
Yeah.
That could be a grand. That could be less, you know.
I,
But and then we all gotta go to Steve Maxwell. And dude, it's just gonna be like drum pilgrimage, you know. We just all fucking West Coast boys go to New York
yeah,
type shit.
I've been to Maxwell's twice. I actually bought the Philly JoJo book
You did?
there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
dude,
cool. I almost
like
bought that. I was
so
dumb. I
good.
didn't. I know.
I mean, I just have it as a souvenir. Like I learned maybe like two solos off of that thing,
Oh,
but
dude. Um,
it's a cool thing.
I don't want to say this over stream, but don't don't PDF that to me sometime, please.
Will
Don't
do.
do that.
All right.
Uh, yeah, if you do that, I'm gonna tell.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Yeah.
Because we don't condone, or no, we do condone that type of stuff on the drum stream. None of that happening here.
Yeah. I used to
Anyway,
do that a lot.
so let me ask you an interesting question. What do you like to do outside of music? I've seen on your pages, and you're like a very talented photographer as well. You mentioned earlier you've been on this fitness grind. Oh, Brandon is here. Dun dun
Nice.
dun 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 dun.
Uh,
Dun. So yeah, what do you do, man? Wait, let's wait for
well,
Brandon. Here he
yeah.
comes. Brandon, da da da.
Go.
What
How are
up,
you?
dude? Brandon me Christian, Christian me Brandon.
Hey man,
What's up, dude?
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Just chilling. Had to handle some car shit right now, but I'm doing good right now.
All good. Hey man, congrats on your gig. You're playing Outside Lands. That's fucking badass.
Dude, yeah. Have you ever been? I've never been
Bro, I've
No,
to
been.
dude,
anything.
It's the
but
best, bro.
it's like hippie Coachella. You know,
I
it's
I,
it's
I
It's
saw
the Bay
videos.
Area
It's like
Coachella, dude.
yeah, it's
like
Bay Area Coachella.
I saw it's like I saw it's like in the woods.
It is,
No,
yeah,
it's in the
yeah,
park.
at the park. My bad, yeah.
It's
Oh
in Golden
man.
Gate Park.
But have you ever been to NorCal, like San Fran?
Bay Area, yeah. One time I went to Berkeley. I was on a little tour. I went to Berkeley, San Fran, Sacramento. That's not Bay Area.
I
Is
love.
Sacramento considered Bay Area or no?
I don't know.
I think people in San Francisco would scoff at that.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
love I love
I
NorCal.
chilled in the Bay Area after Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Who are you
Okay.
playing with, Brandon? Yeah, Christian told me this last night. And what band are you
Oh,
playing with? That's how
Salami Rose, Joe Lewis.
Salami Rose. Damn, dude, that's dope.
Yeah, she's on Brain Feeder.
Yeah, she's on Brain Feeder. She's played ETA a couple times, I think.
Right, is she out of LA?
Yeah.
She's out of the Bay.
Oh, out of the Bay. My apologies. Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, she's out of
cool.
the Bay.
Damn, hear that chat, Salami Rose. Peep that. Man,
Yeah,
congrats, Brandon. That's so killer, man.
yeah. We on some hush hush. I mean, I know not too many. Well, I might. I don't know if this is gonna happen yet, but I actually might be flown out to the West Coast in December as well to play with her and open up for Lewis Cole. But I don't know if that's happening yet. We gotta confirm.
Damn, dude.
The
Oh,
waiting game.
oh
Don't
man,
you know?
we got a good chat question. What's everyone's main kit setup and symbols? Christian, why don't you go first?
Right now, fuck. K's on the hi hats. EFX crash. I switch my rides a lot, so it's either between a medium K ride, a medium Constantinople ride, or a mini cup prototype. And I actually got a cymbal and gong blank that I've been using a lot. That shit's fire.
Damn, dude. What about you, Brandon?
Right now, just basically. So I got 17-inch hats, Istanbul, Exist Dry Dark, and then on my left crash is it's a Zildjian Effects, half of a Zildjian Effects symbol, the brighter half. It's like a splash with holes in it, and then I put the 20-inch Exist Dry Dark crash over it, and then my ride is the 22-inch Exist Dry Dark
Mm.
crash I use for a ride, and then I have like a Zildjian Oriental China with an effects crash stacked on top for my China or splat or stack, and then I'm pretty much rocking like I've been switching kits. I've been consistently using my CNC snare, but I did like for Dallas I played with Jewel. I opened up for Mike and I used the CNC Lavender Toms 12 by 8 and 14 by 13 with a DW 20-inch by 16 bass drum.
Nice.
But
Dope.
I'm working on getting a 20 by 14 to match the CNC.
Dude, I want to get a CNC 20 by 10 acrylic bass drum, but I don't know how the hell or who the hell to contact.
Oh, I'll DM you I'll give you the number.
All right, sweet, thanks.
Damn.
You can only get it through people who know. That's the thing. You can't really get that number. Um,
It's not on their site.
yeah, just my only thing is just be like, I'm ready to pay. Just have the money ready.
Ah, word.
That way, like, you're like, I want this. You text what you want. You'll text Jacob what you want, and then he'll email you and write up basically a receipt of what the form of what he's gonna make you, and then yeah, you'll Venmo him.
Oh, damn. Sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Ballin'.
What about you, Matt? What are you rocking lately?
Um, well, I rock this. I rock the 22 Con, uh, modded by Stack Ring
Is
Percussion.
that the same one you had yesterday?
Yeah.
Sick.
Um, I have a Corrope 19, which I have a love-hate relationship with. And I rock the. I mean, it's kind of basic, but I've been rocking the New Beat hi hats that were relathed again by Stack Ring. They're like thinner. They're like they kind of sound like 60s 70s A's now,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
So,
But I fucking ordered. Uh, I have to do the swing gig for at Disneyland this year.
uh-huh.
So I ordered a Hammer Tone Bosphorus 22, which I used to own one, but then I sold it, so I had to order. I'm ordering another one. I ordered a 21-inch Lyric ride with 3 rivets, and I'm gonna rock this flat trash. Uh, I guess they call it flat trash, and it's like with 4 rivets, 20 inches. So it was the flat's 20, the Lyric's 21, the boss or the hammer's 22.
Sick. Yeah.
It's gonna be
You,
dope,
yeah,
and
you can't new beats.
you can't beat new beats. No, they're great.
They're-
Even though I like the old ones though, the new ones with the crinkle bottoms, a little bright.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw Mark Juliana. Like I know he doesn't play Zildjian anymore, but I saw him at Sam's first, and he had like he had like a Sabian ride and then a Funch ride, but he had the new hi hats, which is pretty cool to see.
dude, let's
Yeah,
let's let's peep Funch real quick because Funch is ridiculous.
yeah,
I
Funch.
Those
talked to that.
joints,
What's that?
they're European, right?
Dutch, Danish, yeah, yeah, European.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Danish. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Danish.
That guy's like the net. What's that? The next Speciano? How do you say that?
Spitzakinos.
The Kinos. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, uh, I was talking to that guy Dave Murata last night, the
Come on.
symbol maker. Brandon, there's a symbol maker here in Long Beach. It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
His name's John Murata. Anyway, he was nerding out hard, bro, on like where to get like because he's like a craftsman, you know. So like all he cares about is like quality of materials. Like he doesn't care about who makes it and all that shit.
Mhm.
And he was talking about this company that he works with, this Japanese symbol maker. Damn, it's on my phone here. I thought, but it might be way at the top. It doesn't matter. He was talking about like these metals that are just like it's good metal, and I'm like, whoa, like okay. Anyway, he was talking about Funch and stuff and how like he was talking to that guy about making symbols, but he mentioned that Mark Juliana was rocking his symbols, and as soon as Mark picked up a symbol, like they just went, dude. You know,
Yeah. He
and
has they call it the Nefertiti ride. It's like a legit clone of that Tony Williams ride that Tony Williams
yeah,
used.
this fool's making like tribute symbols, and they sound great. Like I guess Heart Mind Sound says Brian Blade used those too. I wouldn't be surprised, but
Yeah.
like man, like that his he just puts them up. But anyways, to wrap up, John said like he's now gonna just start buying like 200 blanks because he wants to have a stockpile now instead
Oh,
of
cool.
like releasing like batches,
Yeah.
um, which is great. I would say it's sad to know that the people that are paying whatever they're paying now, like if you would have known about Funch like a year ago, even you probably would have got a cheaper symbol.
Oh,
But
for sure.
now that Mark Juliana and all these and Brian Blade is using those, oh the Spitz, I got
Yeah.
you. He uses Spitzakinos. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know who else uses Spitzakinos is oh fuck, good dude. I played a Spitzakino once. Christian Human had a Spitzakino.
Oh, yeah, 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 he does.
It is so good. It just
The
felt.
guy, the,
What's that?
the guy who made those is dead, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a documentary on him on YouTube. It's pretty sick.
Oh man, you gotta send me that. Yeah, because that's my friend Pat, the bassist in my band. He's also a drummer, and he said his teacher had one, and it was the best cymbal he had ever played. And he told me that they're really expensive because the guy who made them is dead.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right.
The guy Spitakino, yeah, he like I think he used to work for Zildjian or Istanbul, and then he kind of went rogue, and then
Right. It's like
he just
Craviotto.
like yeah, he kind of just like had this patina that he uses that
Mhm.
like secret formula that he wouldn't tell anybody. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
there's this dope ass like behind the scenes documentary of like him talking about symbols and stuff. He's like a craftsman, you know.
Mhm.
But I would like to play one because they look dope and they sound really
They
cool.
do look dope, man. They're works of art. You know.
Yeah, like Zildjian tries to make those like with the cons, but man, those Fitakinos and like even now Funch, they're ridiculous.
Dude, I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't think they can really come close to those joints, in
I
my
think
opinion.
Symbol and Gong is on their way there too. Watch like a year or two from now, they're just gonna be ridiculous.
what's up with
I,
Symbol and Gong?
Symbol and Gong, yeah, they're off of Portland, I believe.
I never heard of that. I
No,
no.
yeah. So Mark Giuliani uses
Mm.
and so does John Theodore.
Is he not on Sabian like he was back?
Yeah, no, he his Sabian contract ended during the pandemic, and then during the pandemic, they made Zildjian made a big deal, and then they switched over to he switched to Zildjian, but
Mhm.
I don't know what happened. I think it was that whole like Zildjian Istanbul trap stack
Yeah.
clap stack thing that happened, that fiasco that happened earlier this year, where like
Yeah.
a bunch of artists from Zildjian dipped out to
Went
like
to
Mhm.
Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Yeah, so I think he was one of them that, but he just didn't sign a contract with anybody.
Mhm.
Man, good business tactics there from Mr. Juliana.
Yeah, he's just like,
I ain't signing nothing.
Yeah, I think he's at a point of his career where he can play whatever the hell he wants.
Damn, this is
Yeah.
baller. I want to kind of get back. We went off there for a minute, but getting back to you, Christian. You what? Yeah, things you do outside of music. Your photography. You were alluding to your fitness journey earlier. Like, what's that been like, and how do you balance out just normal hobbies?
Um, well, the photography thing, it started in high school because I used to be in photography class, but then I took a long break and then I just got an iPhone and then I was like, oh shit, this is pretty dope. And then I just take pictures whenever I see like I think something cool, you know? I honestly like I don't try when it comes to photography. I'm just like, oh, it looks cool. I'm just gonna take it. You know, people like it or whatever. People don't, I don't care. But
That's
I
kind of the
do
most
that.
important thing, though.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I mean, you have a good camera and a good eye. Like,
I
you're
did
fine.
it. I did start taking it a little bit seriously a few years ago because I was getting burnt out with drumming, where I was like just not feeling inspired.
Uh huh.
So I had to take my inspiration elsewhere, which helped out. Um, and yeah, with the whole fitness thing, I'm an early bird man. I wake up at 4:30 and I go to the gym, and then I start my day like at 4:30 in the morning.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, yeah, and then
4:30.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah. So I do that, and then I do photography, and that's about it, man. I listen to a fuck ton of music, and I like to go to a lot of jazz shows. It's weird though, man. I never went to like school for music for jazz. It just like it kind of happened not randomly, but like naturally for me, where I'm like, oh, I love this music. And then there's a badass scene in LA. I was like, I gotta be in this scene, you know, somehow, some way. But there's just so many good quote unquote jazz drummers in LA now, dude. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
You went to Fullerton, right?
I went to Cal State Fullerton. Yeah.
Right. Did you come in like right after I left?
I think so.
Damn.
Like literally that year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you play in the bands there or no?
No, man, I didn't. I just kind of went in there, got my degree and did, but I really regret
Got it.
not being a part of like anything.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
snooping around.
yeah. I would go and like see like random shows or like clinics and stuff, but it, like all the networking I've done when it was like has been like through Roxanne's or like through like LA, the Blue Note and stuff. Blue Whale, my bad.
The blue note. Hell yeah.
That'd be
Damn, dude. Well, that's cool.
yeah,
Um, Brandon, we were talking about this earlier, dude, but you should be in on this too, dude. We're gonna do the drum pilgrimage. We're gonna go.
What's that? What's
We're
that?
gonna try to pick a date, save some dough, and I want to fly to New York with a bunch of drummers and just fucking go see a bunch of music, go see some sick drum shops, but like super drummy, like like we're going to see the that drummer dude, and like be kind of tight, get a little Airbnb, play a show or
Mm-hmm.
something, be tight.
That'd be crazy. I'm going to New York in the last weekend of February.
You with who?
Yeah,
work, man.
that's gonna be with my band, Jewal and Juvenoia.
Oh, sick.
So we're gonna do like a few shows out there. That's gonna be crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know who's gonna pull up. I'm sure people will pull up.
Yeah.
But
New York is a dope place to play, man.
I have you played there?
Yeah, I played at Rough Trade. It's a venue in New York. I don't think it's open anymore, but when I went on tour, I played New York. I played Brooklyn. It was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who were you on tour with?
There's this indie band called From Indian Lakes.
Oh, okay.
It was like a kind of a last minute thing, but
Oh, okay. That's cool though.
yeah,
Damn, that's crazy. Drum hang in New York, that'd be tight as fuck.
it wouldn't be.
Just go see hella shows, go to Steve
Yeah.
Maxwell.
Have you guys ever been to Maxwell's?
Yes,
No.
No, it's so fucking sick.
it's the shit. They have Elvin's old yellow kit there.
Yes, they do, and they
So
have a
cool.
whole bunch of caviatos.
Yeah, and old K's. That's the only
Yeah,
place you get to like play an old K. It's crazy, dude. You go into this room, Brandon, and there's just like a fucking floor full of cymbals that you just get to
dude.
pick. And there's in each of these like trying out rooms, there's like a Craviato kit just set up, and you just like you can just
Is
rip.
he's dead too, right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. He passed away like 3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's crazy.
It's for real, dude.
Yeah,
Is Craviotto done though, or they're still making drums?
I don't think that guy Johnny. I mean,
They're making
after
drums, dude.
I don't
100%
know.
making
Yeah, I don't
drums.
know. Because I know like Jason McGurr, he's no longer in Colorado, and neither is Justin Brown. So
I heard Justin Brown's not on Craviata because it just got too expensive. Like their deal for
probably,
artists, like still is like 3 grand a kit,
probably
because their
those
kits are like 10, 15 grand, dude.
the Tama that he uses though is legit.
Yeah. It's only the drummers that can tell between Craviato and Tama, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
ain't no one's like, dude, is that shell solid? I could tell. Let
I'm
me see
not.
that inlay in that wood, dude. That's tight.
Yeah. I'm not really like a drum nerd in the sense of like wood, but if it just sounds good, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, you picked your wood, right? For your kit?
Yeah, I
Did you
did.
pick it
I
for a
did.
reason?
Yeah, I did because I wanted a warmer. I wanted something that I could crank up because I had a bob kit. I ordered a bob kit. And I wanted something I could crank the toms, but the overtone wouldn't be stupid and annoying. So I got like what did I get? Mahogany. No, no, no. I got maple, poplar, maple on the toms and bass drum,
Mhm.
and uh with baseball bat edges, which means rounded off bearing edges.
That's that
Um,
vintage kind of sound.
and then I got um a mm, mahogany poplar mahogany snare,
Okay.
and that yeah with the what are those single
Triple flange, right?
no single flange
Oh,
hoops,
okay.
single flange hoops. They're like bass drum hoops but metal. They have the claws
Right.
and
Oh,
then they go up a little. Um, but yeah, the wood it just depends. Wood like birch always sustains really long, but Biminga sustains a certain way. Maple and poplar are really warm and dark and dry, and that's like more my sound.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
But
Damn.
like yeah, it's crazy. Wood's crazy.
Wood is crazy, dude. We gotta save some wood. Gotta soak up all that carbon. But you gotta make some
Yeah.
drums too. What you gonna do? Um, well, dang, dude. What are you guys up to for the week? What's in the schedule? Anything good
I
happening?
started I started working out at 5 every morning yesterday.
Nice. It's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool because I don't really have a job, but I got some gigs lined up. So I just work out really crazy to the point where I'm like almost gonna throw up, and then I chill out, and then I fall asleep,
Yeah.
and it's
Um,
dope.
yeah, the rest of the week, same workout, go run. I'm gonna run because next Saturday Santa Ana's hosting like a small little 5K, so I'm kind of training for 3 miles or whatever.
Hmm.
Hell
Um,
yeah. You
and then
got you got this, bro.
yeah, I know, right?
You got
And then
this.
yeah, that's about it. I have a gig on Sunday at Melrose with my band Eden, and then it's a super like low key thing, like in the morning, and that's about
Tight.
it. Yeah, yeah. It's been a couple busy. It's been a few busy weeks, but I'm kind of glad that things are kind of slowing down a bit.
Hell yeah.
Just kind of to refresh.
Damn.
So it's refreshing.
Um, I have a show on the 17th Sunday. It's my residency at Vine here in Long Beach. Um, we're gonna do it a little different this month, and we have this great guitar trio I play in with Jonah Goldstein and Ethan Moffat. It's gonna be dope. We're doing
What
some.
time?
We
What
play
time?
we play 4 to 7.
Okay, I might be out of my gig, so I'm gonna try to make it.
Please do.
Yeah.
And for y'all listening in San Diego, Fresh Veggies is playing on Friday. It's gonna be dope. Fresh Veggies is like a fucking nutso, horns with pedals plus drums. Pretty bitchin'.
Hmm.
We got some from the chat. Heart, Mind, Sound is killing it today with the questions. Do you guys use dampening? I'll go first, and I think I use dampening for like my snares with the little drum tortillas. Also, a wallet is a good dampener.
I love the wallet.
um, I have internal mufflers on my tom on that Slingerland. Thanks Christian.
You're
And
welcome.
on I have another Slingerland snare with internal muffling. I think it's kind of funny when people just like hate that, and I'm like, you just don't even need to use it. Like, you don't need to use it. Like, but keep it because some of those parts, bro, are worth so much money.
Dude,
It's
I was
stupid.
I think I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I was like, I hate the fact that drum companies don't do internal muffling. Like that's like the best.
Gretsch has them.
It
You
is.
can
It
get
is
them,
the
dude.
best. What
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with these people?
I know, dude. Like I have a slinger, I have a slinger, I have a Rogers Dynasonic that has internal muffling. I'm like, dude, this is the shit.
Do
Yeah,
you guys ever
because you
use the
don't have to
bottom
buy
muffle?
muffling shit anymore.
Yeah.
You don't.
Do you guys have top and bottom muffles on any of your drums?
No, 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 no. That'd be sick.
That's who has that. I know Gretsch
Gretsch.
had that on bass drums.
Gretsch had it on the Gretsch had it on this. I had this 12, just like normal 12x8, like 70s Gretsch, square badge, and yeah, it had top and bottom, like two mufflers, like top and bottom. You know, it was wild.
Yeah.
I
Big
know
like
Gretsch has a
rectangles.
newer. There's a video. I forgot what the kit was, but it's a video of Gary Novak
I know what you're talking about.
unboxing a Gretsch kit, and he's bald. He's old. This is like a few years back,
Yeah, yeah,
and that joint had internal mufflers on it, and it was newer. It was new. It was and it had internal mufflers, but it wasn't it had a new design. It wasn't just the circle
The
inside.
rectangles, right?
it's like a rectangle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a strip. It's like that.
Mm.
It's kind of yeah. So I'm like, yo, like I don't know. I want to see if CNC could do that,
I'm sure they can, man.
but like to get, I mean, they probably have to. They probably have to charge me a lot to finance getting like
Yeah.
a new muffling mechanism.
Yeah, dude. I'm like curious to see how much they'll charge me if I want a stupid order of a 20 by 10 acrylic bass drum.
That's probably going to be cheaper. That's probably not going to be that expensive. So I'll tell you right now, what always adds money to your kit is going to be the bass drum hoops, and if you get them custom, or what inlays you put on the bass drum hoops.
Oh, really?
If you yeah, I mean, if you do like a basic what, like marine pearl or whatever with the, because what do you want, like clear acrylic?
Yeah, just like acrylic. I wasn't even thinking about the inlays, man. Maybe, yeah, like a marine pearl would be dope.
Yeah, with regular black hoops with marine pearl,
Yeah,
right? Like
exactly. Just plastic.
that honestly probably wouldn't cost you that much. Me, I did some fuck ass shit, and I did abalone inlay with a lavender hoop, and that was $350 alone. But I think but that's because abalone is like one of the most, that's like a more precious wrap. I mean, the diamond, the marine pearl wrap is more common. Should be a little bit. It should be cheap, way cheaper, honestly.
Hmm.
Um, I'm thinking for a bass drum, you're probably gonna look at like 7 to 8.
I was thinking about that too. Like, if it's more than 1,000, I'm just not gonna do
It's
it.
not gonna be more than 1,000 for
Yeah.
sure. Not nah, no. My
I,
Because my kit, my bob kit was like, what was it? Without the snare, the bob kit was about 28,
oh shit.
and then with the snare, it was a little bit over 3. The snare was like the most expensive part. The bass drum wasn't even as expensive as the snare.
Yeah.
And bass drums are really, that's the thing. The most expensive things that they make are the snares, and that's usually every company.
Yeah. There's this new company. I don't know if you heard of Franklin. They've been really,
Franklin,
yeah, they've been releasing some dope shit.
they have some dope shit. I don't know how I feel about them yet, just because, I mean, CNC, like abalone is really like kind of like, I'm trying to make that my like signature, even though like people have gotten it before, a lot of people have, but I feel like I'm one of the only people that are really like pushing for like a fusion sound, like actually like, actually a drummer with chops choosing to play CNC instead of like an indie drummer playing CNC, and I want like to be in like, I want to be able to play like Blue Note or something one day with like
Dude,
that kind of drip. People are like, yo,
that's
what
the
the fuck?
best, man.
The fuck is that guy on? That is a weirdo.
Exactly. A lot of fusion drummers always play with like the toms on the bass drum. I never see toms with the snare stand.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, and the thing is too, when I get my newer kit from CNC, which will be a while because I don't have the money. Um, I actually want Tom Stand on the bass drum because I'm already over it. I'm already over I like the rack tom system they'll put on it is nice, and like I like being able to put the rack tom on the right instead of the left.
Hmm.
And if you have the rack tom mount, you can put it in a more comfortable position than putting it on a snare stand on the right side of the bass drum.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like more, so stuff like that.
No, yeah, yeah.
And just like less stands is better in my opinion.
Yeah, man. That's always a drag when playing
Your
a show.
extra snare stand.
It's the stand.
Do any of y'all have a hardware case, like
I
a
don't
hardware rolling? I have a rolling hardware case.
need to invest in that shit because
I
I've
have
been.
I have one of those SKB hard cases. I hardly use it though. I would use it like when I would go on tour, and that's it. Like if I had to bring hardware.
I'm telling you, man, the Ahead Geo, it's a collaboration bag. It's Ahead drums,
Uh
the
huh.
cases with Geo. Um, like basically they make like luggage shit or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
and that shit will save your life. You literally open the bag, you break everything down, throw it all in, and you can roll it.
Damn, that's cool. I use those on stage stands like mic stand bags, just big long rectangle, and I
Mm-hmm.
just put it right on top. Everything fits in great. Like with my cart situation, I know
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
you know it's I like to hear that we all have a case for the or cases rather, because bro, every time I see a drummer like walking in with like a handful of stands, like I'm like, man, what are you doing?
That is
Like,
me. I am that guy.
Christian, no, dude, I make fun of you. No,
I'm telling you,
sorry,
bro, you
bro.
need that bag, bro. I'm
Get the
telling you, like
bag.
I'd never gotten that case. Well, it's really my friend's case. It's not even mine, but I use it. But um, literally, like the setup time, you'll literally cut it like even less than half the time that it takes. Like, cause I'll pull up. I can do it if I have a homie or if I'm by myself. Like, all I have to do is carry the drums in first, or carry the hardware first,
Mhm.
carry the drums, and then I'll carry the hardware bag with the snare and cymbal bag in my right hand, and I'll pull it with my left, or vice versa. And then I'll just bring the drum 2 trips quick,
Hmm.
and then like it's really dope. And if I have to park far, it's not that bad. It's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Dude,
But I usually don't have to park far in Austin.
get like a rock and roller, dude, like a little cart. Those carts saved my life. I don't know how, like, I've survived without a cart, or with, if I did, I wouldn't know how I would survive if I didn't have a cart.
Yeah, those carts are game changers, man. I have a
It's like
cart. They're super dope.
parking anywhere, like, just doesn't bother me. Like, unless I'm like parking like downtown LA for like a 10 p.m. hit, do I
Yeah.
like freak out about like pushing my cart over like 10 blocks because I could just. Bro, I used to have to walk. This sounds stupid just saying it, but I used to have to walk like maybe like a half mile from like a parking lot to like my stage when I would
Yeah.
perform at the San Diego Fair, and I have to
Mhm.
push my drum set from there from the parking lot there. And bro, I didn't complain at all. I just been doing it for so long, but like so that like experience, I guess, like just conditioned me to be like, nah, I just rather find a parking spot and push my drums rather than like pull out in front of the venue, double park,
Yeah.
unload my shit, and then I don't know, call me crazy, but
No, I mean that's. I'm all about saving time and all about doing things the right way or the easier way.
smarter, not harder.
Yeah, smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Especially as drummers. because we have no shit.
Unfortunately, I should have played Piccolo.
I'm glad I have people to help me
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
here in Austin. Well, the topic because I don't really do like gigs. Like, I mean, I honestly don't really even do gigs for money. Really, like, or like a jazz gig or like a we're doing covers or standards. I really only play like my music, like artist music, like mine or like my
Hmm.
homie Jeremy's, or like I'll play for my homie Black Child, and then I'm playing with Salami. But the thing is like it's just a different, it's like more of like an event type thing instead of like a quick in and out gig. So like I always, I those are cool because you can always just like show up for sound check and just not be in the biggest rush.
Hmm.
Because I know, like with jazz gigs, I have friends, they gotta cart that shit in and out,
yeah,
and out, like quick.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I mean,
Event.
I've done gigs like that too, but I just really like being able to they mic everything up. I play a little bit, get warmed up, and then boom, show. I
Yeah,
love that.
events are dope, man. Like I like shows that are more of events than like pick me ups or whatever. I'm a big
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's fun. And Austin's cool because you can do that a lot if you know the right people. You can
Hmm.
make your own. You can. It's easy to. I mean, fortunately for me, it's easy to book just because my band is a little bit different than most bands out here. We're
mm-hmm.
like the only, like real fusion band, and everything is like psych rock
Oh,
here, punk. So like you know, people show out and shit. They like the shit or whatever, and it's like it's cool to like be able to just like put on our own shows. Like, cause I usually really book our own shows. Like
yeah,
I book our own shows, and like a lot of times I'll book the bands, and that's cool because you can just hit up someone at a venue and be like, "Yo, I got this bill. Like, you want to do it?" And like, it's cool. It's just like I like that shit
yeah.
instead of having to rely on somebody. Like, yo,
Yeah. Do you know this drummer, Clifford Gregory? He's off of Texas.
yeah, yeah, he's from the same town I'm from. He's from San
Oh,
Antonio.
yeah, that feels dope.
Yeah, he's dope. He's a nice guy. I haven't seen him in a while.
uh,
He went to one of my shows in the summer, and then he went. He was like, "I'm leaving to tour," and then he went on tour with this band. But he played in White Denim.
yeah, yeah, that's how I know him.
That's cool.
Greg
Yeah, he's
Clifford or what? Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh, I said Clifford Gregory, huh?
yeah. Because the Instagram, but yeah, Greg Clifford.
That's great, Clifford.
Instagram got us on all. We only know Instagram names. Instagram
You know,
handles
dude,
is your name, dude.
that's true. That's why mine's just my first and last name.
Yeah. Keep it
I
simple.
hooked him up. Well, I told him to go for it. And he went for it. He got a champagne sparkle or some shit. Or
Oh yeah, dude, that kid is sick.
yeah, it's dope.
Champagne Sparkle has to be one of my favorite raps.
Yeah,
It's like
same
not
for me.
pink, it's not orange.
Yeah,
It's like it's like copper gold,
I have,
rose gold almost.
yeah, I
I
have a
kind of like I kind of like green sparkle more.
I
Yeah.
like Blue Sparkle. I have a Pearl Deluxe from the 60s that I got from Brandon Combs, who plays with Mark DeClivelo and Leon Bridges.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
Uh, and yeah, dude, he sold it to me for like a steal. I was like, I
You
have to get it.
you gotta jump on those offers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he got it. I got it for like 250. I
Tell
was
me
like, yeah,
about it, dude. Yeah.
yeah. I was like, I have to. I'm gonna need it right now.
Kick ass bass drum. Bro, you got that cool Tama though. Don't you have that little like 5-piece Tama?
Yes, I got that for like 200 bucks on OfferUp, dude. It's a
Dude,
Star
that's a
Class,
steal. That's
and
Star
it's
Classic 8, 18, 10, 12, 14.
yeah, and it's golden sparkle, dude. So
It's a
it's
hot
So,
kit, dude.
yeah, that's like my yeah, dude. I love that kit because it's so portable too, and it just
Hmm.
sounds baller.
That's like some like Tony Williams like ish
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Tony
With
Williams
the
and
yellow.
Elvin.
Yeah.
I call that kit Elvin because it's yellow.
Ooh. Right on. Oh well, yeah, sure. I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, we've come to the bitter end here. Just kidding. It's not bitter end. It's been a great time here on the drum stream. But I think we're gonna wrap it up here at 1:30. I think we're gonna start switching to an earlier time. I kind of like this relaxed 90 rather than the forced 120 as we've been doing. So, um, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us up. If you guys have any more questions, now's the time. Heart and mind, sound, if you're there. I'd like to thank Christian for being such a great guest, and Brandon in Texas keeping holding it down for all of us out there in the central time, right? Central time? Yeah? Okay.
I'm Central Time. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, come on. I think next week we're gonna be off. I finally move into my house or my condo on the 18th or the 19th.
Oh, congrats, man.
Thanks, bro.
Nice, dude. Where are you locating?
In Long Beach. I have it's right by Los Alamitos High.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, condo. Gonna have to move a bunch of stuff and paint a lot, but it's okay. So then I think we should be back on the 26th. So enjoy everyone's week off. I should tell you. What's that?
I'm SF. The 26th. I'm gonna be busy.
Okay.
But maybe still do the stream because I think the plan is that it depends. I don't know. I'll let you know, but I'm gonna try to make it. I'll have my phone, so
okay.
A
stream to look out for coming down the pike. We're gonna have Kiefer's drummer Luke Titus on the stream November 9th.
I saw them in Austin.
Hell yeah!
I just met.
Yeah, we saw him, or I saw him in when they did their LA show. It was great, bro.
Yeah, it was dope.
Very stoked to have Luke coming on.
Yeah, I like Kiefer's OG drummer too, Will Logan. That feels sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to Kiefer drummers.
You know, and he Jonathan Pinson played on that last record too a little bit.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Anyways, well, we can go on, but we're gonna end. I appreciate everyone. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.
Bye.